Hello, Keith Rucker at VintageMachinery.org. Well guys, we got some ceiling put up this past Saturday. Had 7 guys come out to the shop and help me for the day, and we were able to get all the ceiling boards put up in this first bay over here, plus about 1/4 of the boards up in the high bay. And I want to thank the guys that came, and I made me a list this time. Jim Neberald, Jimmy Kimmerite, Luke Bucks, David King, Miles McDonald, Matt Linden, and Wayne Hall all took their Saturday, traveled down to Tifton here where I'm at, and were kind enough to help me out here in the shop for pretty much all day long. We started about 8 o'clock in the morning, and as promised, we went to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a little after 5, because we were up in the high part there and trying to finish a run out, but we were done at least by 5:30. But had a great productive day, and again, just want to thank all those guys for coming out. I did shoot some time-lapse video, and we'll try to put some of that in here so you can kind of see the progress as the day goes by. I'm not sure, I forgot to move the camera when we got over into the middle part. We were so concentrated on working that I'm not sure that we got very much of the high work being done, but you can at least see the panels going up over here on the side of the shop. All in all, things went very smoothly. The lumber was great, didn't have any major problems with that. We had a couple of guys down on the ground who were sawing and moving scaffolding around, and then we had about 4 guys who were up on the scaffolding, nailing and putting the boards up on the ceiling. And we had a really good sized group here. It worked out really well for us. I spent the morning down on the ground, kind of helping down there, and then after lunch I got on the scaffolding and worked on the scaffolding for the rest of the afternoon. That's pretty much what most of the guys did. Kind of swapped out in the duties to make things fair and even, but it worked out really good. Working off of the scaffolding is, you know, it's a little challenging, but not too bad. Of course, when we got in the center section, we had to build the scaffolding up 3 pieces high. And ironically, at least for me, I was actually more comfortable working off the high than I was the low, because we were completely surrounded by scaffolding up at the high level up there. And whereas on the low level, we had a board in the front to kind of hang on to or whatever when you're moving around. But either way, I think it went real well, and I'm real happy with the progress that we got accomplished during the day. Going to probably try to do another Workday coming up here in the next month or so, maybe sometime in February. It may be March. I'm going to be on the road a good bit in February, so I'm not sure how my weekends. I know I've already got 2 Saturdays in February where I'm not going to be able to do it because of other commitments I have, but I'm just going to have to check my schedule. But we're going to be doing this again, so if anybody wants to help out in the future, by all means, let me know. We'll get you on the list and get you down here where you can help out. I think everybody that came in, we had one person that came in from down in Central Florida. I think it was about a 5-hour drive for him. He actually came up on Saturday, spent the night. Everybody else just drove in for the day. They were a little bit more local. When I say local, I'm talking a couple hour drives. You know, I know we had 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive, a couple of guys made, but you know, at least if you're used to driving, that's not terrible. I do that a lot in my job, travel 2 or 3 hours one way to go somewhere and work all day. But anyway, it was a very successful day. Again, thank you for everybody that came out. What I'll probably do is on the time lapse, I put a little bit of the time lapse in this video so you kind of get an idea for it. I'll probably put the whole time lapse together as a separate video and upload that. And if anybody wants to be really bored watching people moving around real quick, you're welcome to go take a look at that as well. Really want to do some live feed, and I just don't have the equipment to do that right now. And right now, that's with me spending money on trying to finish the shop out, it's just not in my budget to buy live feed equipment at this point in time. But maybe down the road we'll be able to do some live feeding out here in the shop as well. I know many of you guys asked about that. So with that, we're going to sign off on this video. Again, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the guys that came out and helped. And with any luck, we're going to get this side of the shop done this winter where I can get my woodworking in the shop set up and going here pretty soon. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.